Hello all and welcome to Wayne's Allotment. It's a while since I've done a bit of an update and I haven't really got anything to show you with regards to the allotment. Today is the 7th of February. I have been round to the allotment this morning and put a couple of small apple trees in. Cut a long story short, I had them growing in the garden. They've never really done that well, so I thought now I've got an allotment and I've got some space for them, I may as well put them in round there and we'll see how they go. What I'm going to show you is, if any of you saw my last video with regards to my onions and things that I was growing in this spare room of ours, you will have noticed I mentioned about Samo's vegetable garden and a certain thing that he'd mentioned, and after I'd done a bit of searching on the good old Tinterweb, I came across and bought one myself. So without further ado and messing about, I'll turn you around and I'll show you what I was on about. Garden light garden, whatever, grow light garden. There you go, I've finally got the words out. That's what was on the box, or that box that was down there. That's what was in it, should I say. It's basically, what I've done with it is I've lined the lid. Samo has lined the lid and put like a curtain round it of tin foil. But if I take you a bit closer, you can see here, look, you can see where I've turned it over and where it's taped. I've put tin foil in to act as a reflector. Now I don't know whether this will pick it up. Yeah, there you go. You can see sort of thing, see the strip lights and the foil. What came in the kit with it was some small plastic black reflectors. Now what good black reflectors are going to be, I'll never know. So I decided, line it all with tin foil and can't go wrong. What we've got here, that in front of you there, is two types of cabbage and some broccoli. I've got some broccoli in the middle and cabbage, and I've got to be honest, looking at these, the colour, they're a lot better than anything that is grown on the windowsill. I thought growing them on the windowsill was good, and yes, I can't moan because I've got onions on the windowsill that I'm growing that way. But these have gone nice and steady. These were planted, let's just have a look. What have I got here? These are Savoy cabbage along here. I've just taken the label out. 29th of the 1st they were put in, and as you can see, they're doing really well. I've then got some peppers there. You can probably read that for yourself, don't need to tell you what they are. And next to them in there is some peppers, and the same over the back. Some more peppers there, just over there. And then I don't know whether I can, let's just have a look, see if I can get this. But over there, that's some lettuce. And again, there's a bit of a mixed bag of lettuce gone in there, and they're doing quite nicely. And then here, that there, which I've just done about an hour ago, is some Ishikura bunching onions. So all in all, I'm very pleased with that. I'll show you what else is going on. On there, that's me onions, me Bedfordshire Champions. I've got two lots of an Italian variety of onion. This is a gravel tray. If you can see in there, see the water They've been stood in there for a while, just letting them soak the water up. The fourth lot of onions, some red onions that I've got, they're currently in another bowl soaking at the moment. Then over there is my I'm trying to think of the name of the potatoes now. It's completely gone. Totally lost it now. Pink fir apple. There we go. Got there. Pink fir apple. They're chitting. And then down here is these are Sarpomera along with these here. They're all chitting nicely. And then those two trays there, which have been there from day one. So again, comparing those with the grow light, there's not a lot of difference. These are dahlias. They're doing quite nicely. But going back to this grow light, as you can see, if I pull back, you can see I've got the top down fairly low, so it's giving a good spread over everything. My initial reason for having this was for my chilies, because I have never done any good with trying to grow chilies before. I've always got them maybe to about 4 or 5 inches tall, and then they've gone on me. If I just lift this out of here, I'll just show you something. As you can see in here, I don't know whether you see there's like a base there, and you can see water in there, and then capillary matting just to help keep everything watered. And if we look at those, I mean, you know, what healthier looking plant could you ask for? I'm really well impressed with this grow light. In fact, I'll turn them round with them being just this side here. Earliest of all, cabbage there, as you can probably see, and then I've got some broccoli in the middle. So at that, let me turn you around again. So as you can see, I've got things going quite nicely. The sweet peas that I did have on the top of this grey rack, they, as of today, have gone into the greenhouse. So they're doing nicely. I can't moan whatsoever about those. So before I start to bore you all to death, I'll sign off, and I'll catch you all on my next video. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed and that enjoys my babbling on about what I'm growing. It's very much appreciated. So with that, I'll leave you to it. I'll say TTFN, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra a bit.